What's going on, guys? Pauly's RC here, back again with another video. Today we are in Victorville, California, over here at Coyote Hobbies. It is a newer track, well, not newer track, but they just redid the whole layout. They actually just did a race here, the J Concepts. I'll put it right here so you guys can take a look. They just had it. It was a 3-day event that they had hosted here. It's an indoor clay track, I would say. It's really treated pretty well. It's only for mainly 10 scales buggies. We'll head inside, show you a look around. I already am set up there. I'm running my X-Ray, the XB4. So like I said, this is the first time that we came here, so we'll go inside, take a little video around, show you guys what it looks like, and then just show you the setup that we have with the new X-Ray. So it's really cool. One thing about the track that I've noticed, first things first, was that the driver's stands, compared to a lot of the other tracks, they do have more of the driver stands readily available when it comes to this one, because we've been to the other tracks where it only has the really small ones and things like that. This is what we have today. Today we brought the X-Ray, the XB4. I don't know if you guys remember on the channel that I had that low-C. It was the Falcon livery truck. I ended up trading that one for this one. It's a lot more expensive. This one sells by a kit. You can't really buy it ready to run. So the guy ended up trading me that truck, which was about 500 bucks for this kit, which is already a little more expensive. And then inside, he already did have a Hobby Wing system installed. And then he also gave me one of the Gen Ace batteries. I did go ahead and I bought 2 more of those batteries, just so that way I'll have more while I run. When I did get the trade, he did give me the dirt tires on it. So from running it between Tony's Hobbies and, well, now coming here towards Coyote, I'm definitely switching over towards the slicks. And then another guy told me with these slicks, it's really good to run this sticky kicks. It's like a conditioner. So you put on your tires, you let it dry for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then it lets your tires have a lot more grip. So that way when you're out on like the tracks, especially when it's more of a surface like that, more clay, compacted dirt, it's really nice to have these type of tires with the conditioner on it, so that way you'll be able to hook more. And then I'll go ahead and insert some clips of this one running. I love the way that the 10 scales drive compared to the 8 scales that you guys see that I'm used to. These just are so much more fun. They're way more agile on the track. They turn way more aggressive and more fast. You know, it gets your adrenaline going when you're racing these, because one wrong flick of the controller and, I mean, you can break the whole car. So it's really fun when you have these ones out there. But I'll throw in some clips of how this one was running when I first threw it out there, and then how I was getting used to the track. So far, the only thing that I've broken on this car has been the wing. The wing broke completely in half, so I went inside. Luckily, there is a hobby shop here, so right over there, they do have a hobby shop. So, I mean, if you break something here on the track, you can go right over there and purchase whatever you've broken. But I went ahead and I picked up a J Concepts wing. It's a carpet wing, but I picked it up for this car. And then another thing that did happen was, for some reason, I adjusted my D block, the pins right here. And I guess when I adjusted it, I don't know why, but it kept bringing this dog bone out whenever I give it full gas. So it throw the dog bone out from the differential right here. So I went ahead and I re-put the pins to the original placement that they were in. And I mean, now I haven't been dealing with that problem. So I think I was just messing around with the wrong thing. But other than that, the car's been running pretty good. We're just gonna charge up a few more batteries and then take it right back out there, get some more clips for you guys. But I think for right now, let's just walk around the track and then I'll show you some of the cool stuff around here. So one cool thing I've noticed while being at the track is all around they have a bunch of different like memorabilia for racing, and they also have that Gravedigger body. I don't know if that's the actual Gravedigger body, but that would be so sick if it is. They have a 4-wheel parts, looks like it's a trophy truck, and then they have these all around. Over there, if you guys can see, they have like a full Monster Energy livery trophy truck body, and then they also have one over here. Let's show you guys that one as well. So here's the other one I was talking about, another trophy truck livery, really cool. And then here is the staircase going up towards the driver's stand. They have two different stands. They do have this one here, and then they also have another one on the other side. The lady here did say that they are going to be taking that one down, and then only going to be keeping this one here. So I mean, that's going to be cool because this one is a lot taller, so you're able to see the stand a little bit better. But here's a better look at the track with a bunch of these cars running. You guys have seen when I record the 8 scales, these 10 scales are just on a whole nother level when it comes to the speed and the like agility of them. Just look at how they hit these turns real fast. I love these ones. This track is also amazing. This is probably one of the best tracks that I've been to as of recent, because the only other 10 scale track that we've been to has been Tony's Hobbies, which is pretty cool, but it's nothing compared to like this one. This one's a bigger one. I love Tony's when it's like the small club racing, when you have a bunch of the guys. It's a lot more fun like that. But for a bigger track, definitely Coyotes is the spot. And then how I was saying about the track, it does look like it's a really compacted dirt, treated dirt, maybe clay. I'm not too sure the type of material, but I was running some J Concept, some smoothies, and it was doing amazing on that. I was running the smoothie 2s, and I wasn't running any tire prep, any sauce on it, and it was still just able to grip and hook wherever I went. One other thing is how different all the other cars are. In the 10 scale world, a lot of these guys go all out when it comes to some of these cars. For me, I'm still getting into the whole 10 scale side of things, so I don't really know too much, but coming here to my first time to this track where it's a lot of professional races and sponsored racers here, there's a lot that I need to learn. That's definitely something that I'm realizing now, and you know, I mean, that's the part of the hobby though. That's the fun part of this hobby is, you know, you learn, there's different stages in it. You can learn up to just the beginner, up to a complete veteran where you're soldering everything together and you're putting your diffs together, and you know, that's just the complete differences. Like all of these guys here have their soldering irons and they have everything all done right. I just have my charger and, you know, some simple tools here, but you know, eventually we'll get everything dialed in. But for now, let's throw this one back on the track. I just threw on some other tires. What's really cool is some of the sponsored guys here. There's a guy over there, he races for Team Losi Racing, and he actually has a whole box of tires that he's selling for 15 bucks for a whole set. So they're still pretty good. These are smoothies. So they usually just run them as practice tires, and then they'll sell them off for pretty cheap since they get them for free. So I just picked up a set for 15 bucks and then sort of went with a little mix match theme going to match the paint scheme. I think that looks pretty cool for right now, but let's throw it back on the track and then see if I crash or if I do pretty good this time. but we're all packed up, heading out of here. They closed at 8, got here a little bit late today. Had a great time today. Didn't really break anything except for the wing, which that's a cheap, easy fix. So we put the new one on and luckily everything's good. But the plan is tomorrow to go to, I believe, Hot Rod Hobbies. So we're gonna go to Hot Rod Hobbies tomorrow with a bunch of the buddies from our group chat that we're in, and then just go there. I'll show you guys that track too, make a video on that one. It's an outdoor one, but I absolutely love it. It's one of the most beautiful layouts that they have right here in Southern California when it comes to the RC tracks, in my opinion. I mean, some might argue Channel Islands is. I haven't been there yet. It looks amazing. That's something that we're gonna have to make a video on soon too. But that was just it for today, guys. Just a little short video on coming here, checking it out, running the X-ray. I wanted you guys to check out the X-ray because you guys haven't seen it too much on the channel because I've really just been going to these 8th scale tracks and stuff like that. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.